chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't want to talk anymore. I want to get so numb, want to get...
Hello everybody and welcome back to Jazzy61. So today's video is going to be some of my new day-to-day cleaning. As you all know, I am extremely pregnant right now and I am having the hardest time just kind of moving around. So this is kind of what I go through on a day-to-day basis and how I get my house in order and get things kind of together. Before we get going, I want to say hello if you are new here. My name is Jazz. I do everything motherhood, lifestyle, a little bit of beauty every now and again. I am a mama of one little man, soon to be two little people. So I hope you'll stick around and subscribe before you go. So we're starting out in my kitchen, you guys. As you can see, there are dishes kind of hanging out. I typically try to do these at night, but I hadn't gotten them done. So I decided to go ahead and finish up that process today. My older sister and my niece are coming over. We're going to grill a little bit, have some burgers and things like that. So I want to make sure that I get my house kind of together before they get there. That way, once they leave and I'm exhausted by the end of the day, I don't have anything else to do. So I'm going to start by loading the dishwasher. You guys, these little bowls are the ones that we use for our son Kai. He eats so much oatmeal and he will not eat it if it's not in a circle bowl. I don't know. It's a toddler thing. I think it's because he kind of got used to seeing us make it in these little bowls. So now they're the only bowls he wants to eat out of. So I'm going to go ahead and get my dishwasher loaded first and then move on to my next task. I'm going to get my countertops cleared off. I didn't do it last night, which is why everything was kind of stacked in the sink. My husband did that for me because I was so tired, you guys. I just went to sleep. I can't function these days. I don't know. Some days I'm really tired and some days I have a little bit of energy, but most days I am exhausted. So my husband did that. So I'm going to go ahead and be quiet and let you guys enjoy the start to the cleaning motivation.
Yeah, I find it so hard to breathe, 'cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so...
So if you are new here, then you may not know that this is our new home. We just moved in here about 3 weeks ago and we are really enjoying it. That's why I said this is kind of my new day-to-day routine. As we go through, I will show you guys the things that are new and I will kind of point them out, or I'll mention them in the voiceovers to let you know what's new and what's kind of already been there. We're still trying to get everything fully unpacked at the moment. Like I said before, I am really slow going right now. I'm trying to get it all done before the baby gets here so I can kind of get the nesting stuff out of the way, get some of these new baby items unpacked. But with me being exhausted and my husband working through the day, we haven't gotten fully unpacked. Let me know in the comments section down below. Does it take you a long time to unpack things, or do you typically get it done right away?
I'm done with playing nice. Now look me in the eyes. Tell me what you see inside. Not gonna ask you twice. Not looking for your lies. Tell me, do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Those who wanna play by the rules end up last with nothing to obtain. So let's level up to
So this pot that you see in the sink is one of a set, you guys. I've decided to start to just hand wash all of my pots. I've come to find that when I put them in the dishwasher, they don't get as clean as I like. And also sometimes they have like rust or something on it because the drying setting is really high or something. And I don't know how to adjust it just yet. So I'm going to go ahead and just hand wash everything, or all the pots at least, and pans. So this is a Tasty set. I don't know if you guys have seen those little videos that go, tasty. And they do like little food recipes and things like that. So I bought this little set. It was like 80 bucks, you guys. And it comes with a whole lot of stuff. So I wanted to go ahead and hand wash it because I really don't want it to get damaged in the dishwasher. And this cutting board my husband purchased. This is because he likes to grill and he messes up my cutting boards when he cuts up all the meat, and he just kind of leaves the blood sitting and stuff, and I have to go behind and wash it. So he bought his own big cutting board for that very reason. So if you're interested in that set, I will make sure to link it in the comment section, or not the comment section, in the description down below for anyone who is interested in it, as well as that little thing on the side of the sink. As you guys see, it's a farmhouse sink, and there isn't anywhere to put like sponges or anything like that. So I bought this little rack thing. It kind of suctions to the side of the sink, and it just pretty much hangs there. And it holds the sponges and the stoppers and things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my sink good and wiped down. I hadn't done that in like a week, you guys. I've been just kind of rinsing it as I go, and my husband has been trying to keep up with things for me, but this is one of those things that he kind of overlooks. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my sink good and cleaned out before I move on to my next task. And here it is all done, you guys. You know I love a good shiny sink, and I have been really enjoying this farmhouse sink.
Turn around, let it rain, turn around.
So I wanted to pop on here really fast because I am taking a little breather. As you all know, super preg right now. And basically, once I stand for too long or I do anything for too long, I get tired. And sometimes I get the Braxton Hicks, or the tightness in my tummy. And so once that starts to happen, I typically just sit down. I'll drink some water, kind of let my body have a little moment before I start back moving it in. But you see that huge box over there by the door? Not this one, that one over there. If I can get my finger right. Okay. That is an organization. You guys know, like when you come into like the mud room, there's like the thing with the coat rack and the shoes and the bench and everything. That's what that is. And so we have to put it together, which from what I understand has lots of pieces. So I don't know. I got it off of Amazon. Okay. Now, you guys, I'm making that face because for some reason they're the only ones who can't find my front door. Like, UPS delivered that box. It was one of the Amazon vendors, but UPS delivered the box. But when it's the Amazon driver, they always take it 3 blocks away from our house. And I have no idea why. The house, like I said, has the same numbers, but it's a different street address. It's like a different street. So I never know why they did it again, like yesterday, I think it was. My husband, he ordered something and it went down the road. So that came from UPS. They just dropped it off like 20, 30 minutes ago. And anything that I order, I have to like stare at my phone all day because I'm afraid it's going to go to the wrong house. So right now we're preparing. My husband just went to the grocery store to pick up a couple things because, like I said, my sister and my niece are coming. We're going to grill some burgers. We're going to hang out for a little while. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to be somewhere closer to family, because it's nice to have them over every now and again. So they're coming over for dinner tonight. I am really hungry, so yeah, I hope he cooks them fast. So I'm gonna get up here in a second and finish doing a little bit around the house, and then I'm gonna sit back down because, like I said, I don't want to put too much of a strain on my body. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the area where that thing's gonna go. It is a hot mess over there, no joke. So I'm gonna show you guys that, and then we're gonna get back to kind of straightening up and wiping things down. Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you, oh, here's our fridge, by the way. I never showed you guys, we did get our fridge in, but here's that area I was talking about. That looks a hot mess. It's a hot mess because, like, even behind here, it's a hot mess. So that thing is like taller than me, 6'2", so it's closer to, I think closer to 7 feet, and it's about 6 feet wide. So it'll take up most of this space in here, but it's like an entire little shelf thing. I'll try to put a picture of it up, what it's supposed to look like, and then I'll show it to you guys. I'm gonna put it together tomorrow. I'm sure I'm not gonna do it because my husband won't let me, because he's very overprotective right now. So I'll help him put it together tomorrow. If you're wondering why this huge TV box is here, our TV died when we got here for some reason. I'm not sure what's wrong with it or what happened, but our living room TV just stopped working like a week ago. And so hubby went and bought another TV, and then he's, you know, he's a computer hands-on kind of a dude. So he's also trying to fix the old TV. So we'll see how that goes. Alrighty, so back into the kitchen. I finally got my sink cleared, which is what I always do first. I like to have it cleared out for, I don't know. I just like having my sink cleared before I do anything else because I feel like it's the biggest task, I guess. I'm going to be wiping down my counters with this method cleaner and the grapefruit scent, you guys. It smells really good. And it wasn't as strong as the other ones. My husband couldn't really handle the aggressive scent of some of the other ones. So this one actually works really well, but it's grapefruit scented. I'm just using a microfiber cloth to clean the countertops down. I'm going to do this side. I'm also going to do the side behind me over by the stove because there is a spot on my stove where something boiled over, and I want to go ahead and get the cooktop cleaned off as well. I don't know. I just want to keep everything as clean and pristine as I can for a little while before it kind of gets a little run down and worn in from us living in this house. Since everything's new, I want to keep it as new as I can for as long as I can. I'm going to go ahead and wipe down the countertops. If you guys are wondering what I'm watching, the NBA draft was about to come on, and so I was kind of trying to keep up with that and wipe things out at the same time. Took me a little bit, but you know what? I got it all done. You know, I got it together. So I'm going to go ahead and finish wiping off this side before I move over to the other side and clean off the stove area. We're going to have chips with our burgers, so that's what that is on the counter. So don't chew me up and think I'm just leaving stuff on the counters, you guys. That's for our food here in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and get this side cleared off and wiped down.
Like a Friday night on the weekend, I feel blessed and free. I just don't want this moment to end. But now you say you gotta go. Baby, why you gotta go?
I just had to pop on here. You guys see how tall my 3-year-old is? Like this is 3 for our family, you guys. If you're new, I am a giant, and so is my husband. So our child is also kind of a giant. So this is 3 for us. He looks like he's about 5. We took him to a preschool last week, and the principal was like, "Oh my goodness," when he walked through the door. I was like, yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you on the phone. He's big. But I just wanted to pop on here and say that my 3-year-old can see over every countertop. He can reach every drawer. That is insane to me. Anywho, so it is the next morning, you guys. This is what I mean by it takes me some time to get things done. I have the hardest time just staying awake these days, and I'm doing better. But I'm going to talk to my doctor anyway because I don't know what this is, but I'm just drained. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make the bed. As you guys know, I like to wake up and make my bed first thing in the morning because I kind of feel like it gets me started with a good productive day. So I sit here, I make my bed, I listen to my worship music. This morning it was Maverick City, and I was making my bed. So I'm going to get this knocked out. If you're wondering about that headboard, because yes, you guys, it is new. I want new furniture for our bedroom in general. We bought this furniture a long time ago, and it was when we were just starting out. I want to put this in the existing furniture in our guest bedroom, and I really want some bigger furniture, like bigger dressers, bigger nightstands. I want one of those tall, slender nightstands. Dressers, especially since we're in our own home now and we're not renting or anything like that. I think it's a good time for me to kind of settle in and put my stamp on everything. So this headboard is new. It was originally like $400 or $500. I got it for $2. I will try to link it in the description box below. I don't know if the price is going to be changed by the time you guys see this video, but I really do enjoy this headboard so far. We are loving it. I think it is so pretty. It's a tufted wing-backed headboard. So as I said, I will link it down in the description box below for everybody. I'm going to go ahead and finish making our bed. You're going to see my big pregnancy pillow here in a second because it is a necessity at this point, and my little stuffies because I need to prop up my stomach sometimes in a way that pregnancy pillow won't allow. And I'm going to go ahead and make our son's bed because he is still in our bedroom, you guys. Just what I was meaning to tell you all. People kept asking about where our baby is going to sleep. We are slowly going to move our 3-year-old into his bedroom. I'm taking all my prenatals and my vitamins right now, if you're wondering. But during this time while I'm doing that, I'll let you guys know what we're doing. Munchkin is going to be moving into his own bedroom here pretty soon, and the baby will stay in the room with us. They do recommend that you keep the babies in the room with you for a certain amount of time anyway, for at least a year, just to kind of keep them safe. So that's what we did with little one. We're going to do the same thing with our next little one. So that's where the baby's going to be. He doesn't have, or Kai has a room. It's not fully set up. We're going to go ahead and move everything over into that room. And then the new baby, as I said, will be in our room. We're going to get bassinets and things like that, and just kind of have a space set up for the baby in our space, but having the baby in our space nonetheless. So I'm going to go ahead and make up little man's bed as well before we move on to the next task of the day. Okay guys, so let me zoom out a little bit. So here it is in the space. Like I said, it takes up most of it, which is what I was wanting. But it looks really, really good. I'm super happy with it. I started doing it myself, and then my husband had to come in and help me a little bit because some of these pieces are a bit heavy, especially once you assemble it. The two pieces have to come together, and they are kind of heavy. So we went ahead and put it all together. So now we have a mudroom storage bench coat thing right when you walk into the door, which is awesome, which is what I was wanting. So here it is. I will link this in the description box below if you are interested in this or purchasing something like this. I do have some that are half the size, so it's like split down the middle essentially, and it's much cheaper than this one, but I really, really like this. I think it looks really, really good. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I do apologize for not showing you us putting together the mudroom storage bench thing. Sorry about that, you guys. I completely blanked on that, so that's my bad. But I do hope you enjoy the rest of the video with a tiny glimpse into what it's like me being pregnant right now, which is very slow. But thank you all so much for watching again. If you did like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I hope I'll see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.
Sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another, talking to strangers and make